Hey, what is up guys? It is Eric here, and it appears that the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach trailer has just launched on the PlayStation 5 thing. It's kind of like the DC fandom, but a little less with the people talking, and it was more derivative to trailers and reveals and stuff like that. But either way, the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach trailer was actually displayed in that very event. So I'm very excited, and I think it is about time for a little breakdown for this trailer. So let's do this. So here we go. First off, we have a big room, likely in the position of a big warehouse or a back room area. This may be where all the merchandise deliveries are delivered to be unstocked by employees. So already in this single shot we have lots of things ranging from an exit door to a forklift, and actually if you look closely towards the forklift, you'd notice that the Glamrock Freddy's face is on the forklift. So maybe it's like a decal, like that lightning bolt on the side. And if you look inside the forklift, there is actually a red figure that very likely may identify as a jerry can. There's some boxes on the left and another exit threshold over here on the right, marked in red. There is a button located right next to it, and on the floor there's red and white markings with a word inside the region. I cannot make out what the word is. It's probably something like accessible or something like that, but not exactly that, since I can identify that the first two letters are A and C, and the last two letters are A and R. And as this camera pans backwards, if you look closely, you'll actually notice a shadow over the ground and these letters. The leading theories about who or what this shadow is representing is either Vanny or Glitch Trap. And the last thing I'd like to mention about this room is that there's this large silo-like figure in the background if you follow these red lights. And if you actually look at the logo and letters on the figure, it says Freddy on the left and Zaplex on the right. So obviously this full logo will be saying something like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzaplex, which may confirm the official name of this very mall. And throughout this entire sequence you can hear two voices. The first is heavy breathing from what just might be a kid hiding in fear. But you may be saying, hiding from what? I believe the answer to this is the next voice, which is most likely Vanny trying to lure the kids to her. The lines she's saying are 1. Gregory. So we already know that there is a kid in this game named Gregory, and we also know that Vanny has the ability to spend enough time with a group of victims to get to know them before she begins, you know, what she does. The second line is, your friends are worried about you. They're with me. Please come out. So again, this is her attempting to lure Gregory towards her, implying that Gregory's friends are with her. The next scene we fade into is another room which kinda looks like a kitchen, and during this fade sequence you'll actually notice that the kid in fear is starting to cry and breathe even harder and faster. Anyway, what you can see in this potential kitchen area, there is a wet floor sign, an oil barrel, some yellow marking tape on the ground, and a bunch of other things on the same side, including a fence wall and either a door or a very large window, allowing us to see the outside world while it's night. I'm cleaning the kitchen at night. Over on the right side we have a lot of common things you'd see in a restaurant's kitchen, like pots, pans, plates, small boxes, and etc. And lastly, you'll notice a super important detail being this sign above the door. It says exit. This means that this is where you exit. Oh wait, I think there's something even more important than an exit sign here. Oh yes, there is. So after about 6 seconds of the camera panning backwards, if you look up towards the left, there is a mysterious crawling animatronic hanging around on the cooling vents. It appears to have threatening red eyes and a body color scheme of white and purple. Man, this thing looks so freaky. I swear, if I play this game and see this thing crawling towards me, I'm gonna flip. Oh, and speaking of crawling, as the camera pans backwards, this animatronic will be progressively making its way towards the camera's perspective. But then fortunately we make it out of this kitchen safely as soon as we see these doors close. And something very interesting about these doors is that these doors actually have the signature classic pizzeria checkered pattern running along both doors. So do you think these doors have significance with the Fazbear's Pizza in the mall that was displayed on the first ever security breach teaser image? That would be my leading theory. But either way, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below about this. I mean, this whole mall could have this pattern plastered in it. I mean, after all, it is modeled after the Freddy Fazbear. Anyway guys, again we'll have some more words to listen to. So obviously we can still hear Gregory breathing heavy, but under that Vanny is still talking. You can identify that she is saying, "Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch." And during her saying glitch, you can actually sort out a small disturbance during that word. So how could this be possible? The only thing I can think of so far would be an animatronic's voice box, but we all know that there is a person inside this suit, and she shouldn't have any problem with her speech involving a digital glitch. That just isn't possible. But either way, you guys tell me in the comment section below, what do you guys think about this? And after that, she says, "It won't happen again," which is very, very likely a lie on Vanny's part. And now once more we have a fade into a totally different environment we haven't seen yet in this trailer. And again, I'd like to mention that Gregory's breathing and crying is happening even harder than the last fade. So in this room, before any panning action, we can see a box-shaped room with a disco ball hung on the roof. And inside there's some couches and tables. So this may be a sitting room or something like that. And as we pan out into the under area, we have what may actually be a huge maze. It's not confirmed to be a maze, but from what I can gather with all these sharp turns, I can only guess that this is a maze. And in the background, there's a spiral staircase leading up to an unknown area. There is also some huge cutouts of both Glamrock Freddy and Montgomery standing above the maze. And at the most zoomed out we can be, we can still hear Vanny talking. This time continuing with the words, "It's been such a difficult day for all of us. Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?" So again, this is Vanny trying to lure Gregory towards her, this time implying that they can play a fun game together. Yeah, I'd play a game with her. Sorry. So now we have another fade into another environment. And this time before the fade, Gregory's breathing and stuff has gotten even heavier. So this room actually looks very fancy, almost like a fancy restaurant. Front and center we have a golden textured statue of the one and only Glamrock Freddy with his microphone, and he's actually on top of a fountain, so I really like that little touch there. Anyway, in the background we have 4 sets of stairs on each side, and both stories. And the stairs on the outer areas are actually what appears to be escalators, and the 2 inner sets are just normal stairs. And what's behind the Glamrock Freddy statue sort of looks like a tube, and I actually predict that this is an elevator. Now, as the camera pans out, we can see these things that they have at subways and such. I believe you're supposed to pay and then the gates unlock. And like the forklift from earlier, again we can see Glamrock Freddy's face on the gates. Before we continue panning out more, first let's check out what we have here on the left and right. On the left we have what appears to be an indoor balcony with those little Chinese lanterns hanging from the ceiling. Over on the right we have, first off, 2 large wall decorations of Glamrock Freddy and Glamrock Chica. And next to that we have what appears to be a store called Glamrock Gifts, as stated by the neon sign. So obviously this will be a gift shop. I wonder if you can go in there. My mom would love those lampshade pants. Anyways, as we pan out even more, we have some more visuals of the animatronics on signs. On the roof we have what might be a digital sign, on the left featuring Glamrock Chica, and the one on the right is just a purple design. You know, it'd be pretty interesting if Glitch Trap showed up there for a split second, you know? Now, on the left and right sides of the screen, we can actually make out what may very possibly be another logo for the mall. This one featuring all 4 Glamrock animatronics from left to right: Montgomery, Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, and Roxanne Wolf. Again, looking very neon. And lastly guys, we have that these floors still maintain the checker pattern, allowing my prediction stating that the checker patterns will be plastered throughout the mall, and leading the prediction to being plausible. And man, these floors are super shiny, suggested by the extreme reflections glaring off of all the neon signs. And again guys, we can hear Vanny continuing her lines. This time she's saying, "It won't happen again." And after that there is a long pause, but during that pause you will then hear Gregory really starting to cry, suggested by the sniffling and such. And afterwards Vanny continues with, "It was just a stupid glitch." So like last time, she's still lying to lure Gregory into a false sense of security, implying that it won't happen again. Wait, what won't happen again? Murder? And this is also the second time this voice has mentioned a glitch. So this is actually telling me that Glitch Trap will still maintain a large role in the game. And it's actually hard to hear if there's a disturbance during her saying the word glitch, but I can faintly make it out that there is one. So we have another fade here, but this time not fading into anything immediately. Here we'll hear Gregory's cries, and followed by a deep voice saying, "Gregory, be still. I think she's found us." So this deep voice is another mysterious voice. The lead theories are saying that this voice belongs to Glamrock Freddy, and I actually agree with that. First off, it cannot be a dad or any human male, because you can hear a robotic vibrance off of the voice in question. The next reason is actually because he simply sounds like Freddy. More specifically, the voice Freddy has in Special Delivery. It kinda has a Sully feel to it from Monsters Inc., but a little deeper. And this is where the theories start, which I won't talk much about in this video. I'll actually be making a theory video dedicated to this very segment, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. Now, at the finale of this very trailer, we have Vanny jumping in yo face. So this scene is her jump scaring what may be Gregory, and we can actually tell it's Vanny from the eyes. Both eyes here and in her first teaser image, these two eyes definitely match up. And also here, we have what just may be the jump scare sound effect. However, the jump scare sound effect may actually sound different in the game. If you remember the jump scare sound in the Five Nights 4 trailer, it was actually different than what it appeared to be in the actual game. But either way, it sounds really good, and yeah, it really did scare me the first time. And finally, we have the logo. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Someone flicked on the sign, and you can hear all the proper audio necessary for this ending scene. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach trailer analysis. And I know there's a lot of question saying that will this appear on PC or other consoles other than the PlayStation 4 and 5. And it is confirmed that Security Breach will be on the PC, so yours truly can play it, which I'm too scared to play it. And of course, that was one of the main concerns revolving around this game. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you did enjoy, please why not leave a like to show me. It really does help a lot, and I really do appreciate it. And otherwise, if you want to see more Five Nights at Freddy's videos, such as top 10s and theories, news videos, let's plays, stuff like that, why not subscribe to my channel, and I promise you, you will not regret it. And of course, there's going to be a whole lot of Security Breach theories coming to the channel, so you are not going to want to miss any of it. So if you want to be first to those videos, why not study that bell down below? And yeah, I am so hyped to see this trailer finally. Definitely worth the wait. And of course, tell me your thoughts on this trailer, and if I may have missed anything, and yeah, tell me in the comment section below. And yeah, tell me your state of being during the live trailer reveal. I was shaking. I was like, ah. Yeah, that was it. That's exactly how I was. But anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for the support. And with all that been said, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Stay fresh.